across also some interesting things that people shared that they also wish that they knew before their first cruise. So we're going to go through the list, you and I, and we're going to react. And everybody in the chat is obviously going to react one by one. We're going to go through them. We're going to go through them pretty quickly, but I want you to at least weigh in on them, and I want everybody to kind of weigh on them. So are you ready for this, Bill?
I'm ready. Mommy Millionaire just came in. That's my daughter. And she's up there. Inspiration and imagination. Good times. We used to go get away for the weekend. That was our go-to ships.
We probably were on the same.
That was my go-to.
Wow, that's crazy. And hello, Jennifer. Welcome in. Ecstasy was our first ship in 1996. Look at that.
1990.
Holy crap. Oh my God.
Shooting the shotguns off the back of the ship. My goodness, it was good times.
Way back Wednesday. Okay, so let's see if you guys would agree if these are things that you wish you knew before you stepped on your first cruise. So here we go, Bill. Let's kick it off with this one. GG Optimist says, and I pulled these from Reddit actually. Says, check your bill every day to make sure that charges are valid. Yes. And now you and I cruise on Carnival a lot. And early on, when I was 22, 23, I definitely did not check my bill. I hardly even checked it before I got off the ship. But now, would you say that you're now cruising self? Do you check your bill every day?
I check it every hour. No, I check it. I check it every day. But I'm always conscious of like what I'm spending, money on, and never. I don't think I've ever like been charged. Margaritaville at sea, we straightened that out, but I've never like really been charged anything that I didn't buy. But just in the habit, I do that all the time. Even like with my credit cards, not cruising, but just credit cards or debit cards. If I buy something, I want it to pop up immediately so I can see what's going on. And not knock on wood. Very few times have I had any kind of fraud like on my account. I always worried about that, like with cruise ships, especially when they leave your cards out at the door.
Right? Can somebody take your card or do something or charge something to you?
Right. Well, I used to think they looked at the pictures, and then everybody on the cruise ship, hey, I have the drink package here. Take my card, buy me a drink. Okay, but go buy a drink. I look nothing like that person, and here's your drink. Okay, thank you. So yeah, check your bill every. Long story short, people check your bill every day.
Yes, Rosemary Hall Neil comes into as well, and I'll share a quick story. So the one time that I thought I would outsmart the drink package, right? I thought I would definitely spend less than the drink package, and I would drink more than ever before. I didn't check once until I got off, and I almost couldn't get off. It was a $1,200 bill at the end of the cruise for all of my drinking escapades, and I thought it was probably. I said to my roommate, probably about $350-ish, maybe. Because I think the drink package was like $400, and I said I think I did good. I went down. I was like, yeah. So yeah, I should have checked my bill, and that was younger me. So yeah, I definitely say check your bill every single day. You can go down to the kiosk on most cruise ships and things like that and check it. Or now on most, not on Carnival, I don't think, or maybe on Carnival, you could check it through the app now.
On Carnival, no, you can do it. You definitely can do it through the app, and that's why it's so easy to do, and I do it so much. For my gamblers out there, you understand, you go to a slot machine, you were probably next to me, Scott. Hey, let me charge another $50 to the room, another $100 to the room at a slot machine. Well, at the end of the night, they add up all those charges and put them on your bill. Did you know that, Scott?
They do.
I found out. And by the time you get ready to go off the ship, excuse me, sir, you have an outstanding balance, don't you? Yeah, I do.
Yeah. Journey's Virginia Brady says, I wish I had known not to pack so much. I learned to pack as a minimalist. I think that's one of these. I think that is one of these.
That's one coming up. That's definitely one.
Let's see. We check it once in a while, but usually to see what we charged in the casino, as Bill just
Yes,
said, to confirm charges.
that's my biggest expense. And it adds up so fast because it's like, you know how you add a slot machine, it's about to pay. You know, I can't leave now. The pots are full. It's about the bonus is about to happen. I can't leave now. Here's another 100. Here's another 50. And before you know it, you get this pot. You spent $500 to get this pot, and it turns out to be $75. And it was sad times. Sad times.
Tripping with Jay and Michelle comes in. What's up, fellas? And hey, everyone. Hey, Tripping with Jay and Michelle. Welcome in. Cruise Note says, I check our bill the last evening before debarkation day. And some people do that. That is okay.
It's just so easy. I go through it every night. I don't itemize it, but I want to make sure I'm like in the ballpark.
Yes.
You know, as far as what I think I owe.
Mona says, check my account daily. Hardly wrong. I think it's more, so I can see how much I drank the night before. Well, I mean, I guess
that's never my problem. My problem is always the casino.
Always the casino. We're cheap. The goal is to spend zero, but Carnival lobster rolls are delicious. And that clam chowder, Dustin. I'm looking so forward to it. I hope I know they have a seafood shack. I was on the Miracle. So if they changed it into something else by the time I got there from Alaska to Hawaii, if it's not like sweet Hawaiian pork buns and they take my clam chowder away, I'm going to be very upset because I live in Arizona. Sorry, rant over. Sorry. Anthony Carmona says, keeping track of spending is always a good idea.
Mr.
Always.
Smiley Face, welcome in. Yeah, I mean, it just makes good business sense just to keep track.
My younger brother kept getting slammed a couple times a day. Ooh. I only check it twice. Once midway, okay, gives you like a midway checkpoint, and once the day before disembarking. I don't usually make purchases on the ship. No, like merch or like Carnival hoodies or Royal hoodies or anything like that. Nothing. Most of my purchases are made pre-cruise. Look at that.
Yes, that is. I'm getting more and more into that. So like the Utopia Sea, I'm going on in about a week or so, that I prepaid like everything that I possibly could. And that way I'm not worried about charges because I'm not gonna really charge anything.
You're not gonna go to the gift shop, Bill? You're going to the gift shop.
I may, because it's Utopia, I may go to, I don't buy gifts. I don't buy souvenirs. I stopped buying souvenirs 20 years ago.
No hoodies, no nothing, no.
Nope. It'd have to be something special, like the inaugural cruise, like for Jubilee or something like that. I would buy something. I went on my first Oasis class ship, so I got a T-shirt, but it was nothing special.
All right. Yes, Scott in February, we need the drink package. We definitely do. That is also another one on here. Journeys with Junior Brady, you should have been up here. Taking my job. Let's see. TJ's destination. Hello, everyone.
Welcome in.
That's right, Mr. Smileyface. You can use the hub app.
You can.
Hub app check. I don't know. I don't as much as I do. I think I do it as much as Tanya, halfway through and then the day before. So I guess I'm sitting on both sides. Z's gaming channel and home theater. Hello, Z.
Hey, welcome in, Z. I sent you a message today. I haven't seen you live or anything lately, so I was checking to see if you're okay. Z, I am doing fine. Thank you for asking.
Hello, Troy S. Howell. How are you, my friend? Welcome in. Great to see you.
Wait. You didn't read that all, Scott. What was that?
My fellow Hufflepuffer. He is. We're always joking. Troy's great. Let's see here. I'm going on the Mariner of the Sea, so I don't think they have lobster rolls. Boo! TJ says, I check every other day. Oh, this is a good approach. I like this. See, only had one problem. Someone else's drink was on my account. Bill, you were saying this. Wow, that was probably like a minor mistake that like never ever happens. Probably.
Yeah, for me, I don't recall ever that happening. Margaritaville, they had the problem that inaugural selling, but other than that, I can't remember of ever like being overcharged, or it was so minute that I didn't even notice it
We
after
have
too
way
many
too
chocolate
much.
martinis.
We have too much stuff to buy, more crap. We only probably buy and wear it once. Yeah. Though I have wore that hoodie quite a few times since we've been home from Margaritaville at this sea. One of my coworkers said that the other day. Do you wear any other hoodie? I'm like, shut up. Going on another cruise. I'll bring back a Carnival hoodie. Leave me alone. Keeping up with the Griffins. Hey, Armstrong.
Wake up. My goodness, they put me to shame. They have like a whole series. They went on the midnight cruise to Firenze. They have just like a ton of stuff. And I think my first video from that cruise ship is coming out tomorrow. And I mean, they've had like, I don't know, 12 already. They're good. If you ever want to find out how, go ahead.
No, you get it.
If you ever want to, like, look at a couple, or it's a family adventure, but a couple that understand how to put out videos, check out Keeping Up with the Griffins. I mean, they have like a list, and I mean, they go prepared. I want to be like them when I grow up.
I want to be like. And their videos are fun too. They just put out I just watched their video from the food on the Firenze. And the reactions and the faces, and I mean, they're true reactions, which is great, and that's what I love. Like, this is shit.
Was it the deli? Was that the deli one? They had one with the deli, and it was like, oh boy, they didn't like that at all.
Yeah, that's fine, and that's good. You gotta be true reactions. You can't just always say, oh, this is great, this is good, this is great, this is good.
Oh, that's the best video I've ever seen.
The best video ever. Yeah. Let's see here. Scroznet says, hello guys, a couple of cruises ago, I was charged for a drink in the casino that I had not bought. The casino credited me back, and let me hit the jackpot because of it.
Right.
That is, see, people are having drinks added to their account. I have, knock on wood, this is real wood, knock on wood. That doesn't ever happen to me. Let's see here. Okay. Down to the bottom. Let's share the next one here, and let's see what you guys think. I think Aunt June alluded to this before. Put the comment down here. It says, no one cares, from Blue Cirque. No one cares what you're wearing or if you wear something more than once. Although I've often thought people knew what I wear. Pack lighter. I took so many clothes on my first cruise, like Aunt June said. Bring 2 swimsuits though, unless you like putting on a damp swimsuit back on. Ooh, tongue twister. Thanks. What do you think about that one, Bill? Pack lighter and pack 2 swimsuits, so you don't have to.
I don't pack 2 swimsuits. Just one pair of swimming trunks. I refuse. Now, somebody told me that women like to, oh no. And one guy, Andrew, Embarkation Nation, I can't put on a damn swimming suit. You're going to get into the swimming pool. Who cares if it's wet already? Oh, come on, Scott, not you too.
Yeah, but then you gotta walk like
You don't. It's a wet swimming suit. Did you walk like that when you were at the beach? No. Anywho. One pair swimming trunks for me. Women, I understand maybe 2 or 3 different ones. I get out the pool, I go hang them up in the bathroom. They're done. If you have a balcony, you're not supposed to, but put them out there on a chair. They're dry in 10 minutes. My opinion.
See you later, Mr. Smiley Face. Thanks for
coming. Tony.
Keep it up with the Griffins. And yes, that's right. It was the Mercado Deli. That's the other one I watched. I watched 2 of them back to back. Yes, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Cruising Koozies says hello, everyone. Hello, Cruising Koozies.
Welcome in.
We bring bounce spray like Febreze to rewear. Oh, that's good. You do a little spray and then you rewear it.
Yeah. I mean, you're really generally you're not getting that dirty. I mean, you wear some shorts for a day, and then you change at night. I mean, what are you doing? I mean, are you showering before you get into the clothes? I mean, what's going on here?
Thank you. Look at this soggy swimsuit. No thanks. Thank you very much. Thank you. And especially for the women too.
But why? I mean, that's like I'm going swimming. Oh, it's starting to sprinkle and rain. You're getting wet. Unless it's lightning, who cares? I'm not getting out the swimming pool unless I see a lightning strike. It's rain. You're getting wet. You got a swimsuit on and it's wet. I don't understand what the problem is here.
But wet and cold and damp and
how cold is it? You're in the Caribbean.
Oh,
it's
I don't
90
know.
degrees outside.
How cold is it? I don't know.
You might want a little something cool down there or whatever. I don't know. It's 90 degrees.
Oh, I will be packing at least 3 bathing suits for my swimsuit, for my trips in February. Okay, 3 swimsuits. There you go. Yes, I bring 2 to 3. Okay. Look at this, Chet. Okay, I take 2. Okay. They do dry out faster.
I know. I'm in a minority. It's me.
Look at this. I'm getting ready to become platinum on Carnival, so I'll pack lighter because of free laundry.
Yes, I've been that for a little while now, and that got me into packing lighter. I'm going on 2 cruises now. I'm going on MSC and Royal, and I don't have any status with them. So this particular cruise, it's 7 days total. I am packing more than I normally would because I don't have the laundry service. So I do understand that. This is crazy. That's crazy. Cuckoo.
But, okay, wait, hold on. So cruise nuts. I've seen pictures of you on a cruise, and most of the time I see pictures of you on the cruise, you're in a bathing suit. Are you one of those people that wake up in the morning, right, on a sea day and put on a bathing suit? Like that's your you're like, you don't go to dinner in the bathing suit, but I mean like from like 9 to like 4:30, you're in the bathing suit. Like even if you go and do like the cornhole toss or you do the mixology contest, you're in a bathing suit, and it doesn't matter if it's damp, dry, whatever. They're your shorts, but they're your bathing suit. I've had friends like that. They like live in their bathing suit. I don't know.
7-day cruise, 7 swimming trunks. Now I'm not talking about the women here. Women, you whatever you want to do. Men, 7. Scott. Now we did a cruise together. Did you have 7 swimming suits?
No, I only brought 1 because
I didn't. 4, whatever. I mean, 4. It was a 4-day cruise.
It was a short cruise. I wasn't getting in that pool. I didn't need anything anyway. No swimsuits for me on the booze cruise. Okay. I take 2 swimsuits for each of us, so that's 4. Her and my uncle. Okay. Let's see. I pack 1 bathing suit and 1 swim daily. Wait.
What's the swim daily?
I pack 1 bathing suit and swim daily.
Yeah. Thank you, Law. See, thank you, Law. Thank you. That's all you need. They dry.
They dry.
I don't know what you guys are wearing that it's swampy and it's cold. And I don't know where you guys are going.
Swampy.
I don't know where you're going, but my goodness, I take them off, I hang them up. The next day, they're ready to go again.
I am a Samuel Bill, unless there's lightning in the water. That's right. That's funny. I bring 1 swimsuit. Okay, so Chris, a guy has chimed in on your side. Okay, so yes, flip flops and swimsuits during the. So he's just one of those. It's kind of like board shorts to him, like
right.
Some people are like board shorts, swimsuits. It's just easier for them because they're in and out of the pool, in and out of the hot tub, in and out of the swim up bar. Me, I'm not really. I'm a water guy, but I'm not really like a pool guy. Yeah,
right.
I'm not really. Yeah, I don't know. 4 days or less, 1 pair of swim trunks. There's a good rule of thumb. Let's see here. And we rarely use our suits unless we are going to a beach excursion. Yeah, I really find myself not using it too much either. Hello, Together We Travel.
Will, welcome in.
Let's see. Here we go. 2 suits. Is that 2 suits for each of you or just 2? There we go. Here. Oh, there's a tip. Here's a tip from Law. I do rinse them in the sink with shampoo, and they are always dry.
Not a problem.
No
Especially with salt
problem.
water and the chlorine. Chlorine, yes, you rinse them out. I got it. Hang them up. They're dry.
Let's see. My jewels don't dangle in my swimsuit, so I
Wow.
want a clean, dry one every single time I put it on, and they rarely get wet anyway. More like the Lido Serenity Deck fashion attire for Keisha.
Huh.
I rinse my swimsuits in the shower. Yeah, so much
Now,
easier.
Scott, do you? Okay, we're going to go back to the packing one. Do you pay attention to
Wait,
what other people wear, like them wearing the same outfit? I mean, I know we're talking swim trunks here, but I'm just talking about like clothes in general.
uh, you want to know what? Oddly enough, I don't notice it unless it's like a YouTube shirt. Like, let's just say I wore a controversial cruising T-shirt the embarkation day. I would recognize if that person had the same controversial cruising T-shirt on,
Huh.
like on Wednesday. Otherwise, if it was like a normal, like your Eastern whatever shirt you had on, and you wore it Monday and Thursday, I probably wouldn't remember. But if it was something like that, but 90% of the time, no, I don't. Or a sports jersey. That's different. But you're not going to wear a sports jersey twice on a cruise. I mean, maybe.
Who's not? What are you talking about? You, Scott, don't go with me on a cruise because I will have my Lions jersey on. If it's a Sunday to Sunday cruise, I'll have it on Sunday, and then the next Sunday I'll have it on again. It's game day.
How about Thursday night football just to warm up, even if they're not on?
Thursday night football. Thursday night football. That jersey might get more use than anything else I ever had. Anyhow, yes, I'm not buying 3 different jerseys to wear on a cruise ship because you don't want to see me in my jersey twice.
You want to know what's funny? You say that the year that I had my Lamar Jackson jersey. Well, I did, yeah, my Lamar Jackson jersey, and I forget who else I had, but Lamar Jackson. I brought it on the cruise. I actually wore that jersey 3 times in a 7-day cruise. Believe it or not. Yeah,
I believe it.
But here's the thing: only like 4-hour spurts in a row. That was my cruise era where I was changing every like 3 hours. I thought I was like Mr. Cool Guy, like let me change and like be Mr. Suave. Let me new shirt, ooh, new pants, new shirt, ooh, new shoes, new pants, and then I was no more of that. I don't, no. I change maybe if I'm sweating and if I'm going to dinner. With dinner, I'm definitely changing. But that's
I mean, this last cruise I went on, there were somebody's put in, I think, snappy dressers. They would change it 4 times, 5 times a day. And I'm like, I wake up in the morning, take a shower, put some shorts on. Later in the day, I might put some swimming trunks on. And then I go to dinner, I dress up, pants and a shirt. And that's my attire for the rest of the night. That's it. I'm not changing clothes more than that. I mean, unless something happened, I'm not changing clothes more than that.
Yep. No, 110%. Cruising Koozie said, I'd be like Jay from Power DJ. He's got the same shirts from years ago. Mine are all old as heck. Why replace them if they're still good? Yeah.
It's still good.
Yeah.
I'm like that. I'm conscious of it. Especially like doing videos. Before I did videos, I wouldn't have thought anything about it. But doing videos, it's like, man, I wore that on the last video. I'm talking about like the last cruise and the cruise before that. But I'm not buying whole new wardrobes just to go on a cruise. I'm not doing it.
Yep.
You'll just have to see me in the same shirt.
And let's go to the third one. This is something that I've been kind of warming up to lately. And I guess it's definitely something that I wish I would have known when before I took my first cruise. I go to them a lot now, but let's pop this up here and read this from Bella Rex. Nala John. Don't miss the game shows. They are one of the best parts. So I guess Bella is referring to Family Feud, referring to not before that age group, or you don't have to be that age, or what's that game show too on Carnival?
The dollar bill for dollars, dollars for deal, whatever.
That one too.
What?
There's a whole bunch of them.
I'm sick of them. But yes, first timers.
I'm sick
Uh,
of them.
what is it? Deal or no deal? I mean, that one I find that more fun than
Deal or no deal. Deal or no deal.
love and marriage and all those. I don't like them anymore because they literally like ask the same questions and the responses are pretty much they're trying to elicit the same answers from every, and it's like, yeah, that's not even funny anymore. Where the old couple, how many times have you played baseball this cruise or whatever? Yeah, and nobody, no, I mean, come on, you can't do that every time. Anywho, before first timer, yes.
So okay, I would, and you might argue with me, but I would kind of think the Love and Marriage show is more of like your production shows, right? The game shows are more like your Family Feud, right? Because I saw we actually on the last cruise, No Pants and myself and who we were cruising with, we tried to get on Family Feud and we didn't make it. And then I also saw this round too on Groupcation. I watched a few videos and they actually got up to be on the big stage, which was pretty cool. So they have that exactly just how Family Feud is. And I would always kind of, it's stupid, and I would walk past it. But honestly, now starting the cruise with No Pants, he goes and he doesn't just go, he sits in the front row. The very front row, or the second to front row, and he's there. So, and then usually for the most part now, I go with him, and I kind of enjoy them. I didn't think that I would enjoy them as much as I do. Even if I'm in the audience and we don't get to go on the stage, we still went to go watch the one that we weren't in and we weren't the finalist for, and it was still funny. It was really funny. The two families that got to be against each other in Alaska on our cruise, it was really funny. It was really funny. But yeah, I don't know. I try not to miss them. I would say early on, I definitely did not go to them. I thought that they were very stupid, and that was kind of ignorant of me to think like that before even going to them. But of course, I was probably, I don't know, either in the casino or.
Well, that for me, it was like early on. I really enjoyed them. When they first came out, I thought they were really good. When you go on a lot of cruises and you go a lot of times there, and then you realize it's the same spill. It's the same. And it just, unless I know somebody that's going to be part of the show, I probably won't go to the Steve Harvey show, Family Feud. I won't go there a lot of times.
Keeping Up with Griffin says, that's funny. We went to Love and Marriage, and the question was, how many times have you had ice cream on this cruise?
Exactly. It's the same joke.
And Aunt June, on her page, Aunt June and Uncle Brady got to be on the Love and Marriage show, and that's exactly what they asked for question 10. How many times did you have ice cream on this?
They asked. I don't know how many times you've seen it. They pretty much ask the same questions over and over again.
Though they have to, because some of that show is scripted to be, you have a certain way that the cruise director can kind of bend it, but they have to ask it the same way.
Well, they know what the audience likes.
Yeah,
but if you're watching the show, it's the same show, and that's where we're talking about first time cruises. I got it. Yeah, you should go. I would go because I did, but I would like. It's just like the trivia. You got to mix the questions up. You can't ask the same questions all the time. Because you want something different. And can you make it different? I would think so. I understand that they have to appeal to a family audience most of the time. I think the one we're talking about, the Groupcation, was the adult Family Feud.
Yes, it was the.
I don't think I've ever went to that one, so that one might be a little bit more interesting because I haven't done it before.
That one's funny. Eddie Lugo Studios comes in. Hello, yo, Eddie. Welcome in.
Welcome in.
Journey with Junior Brady said, I just got back from traveling with a first-time cruiser. She slept most of the cruise. Oh, stinks. Sorry for that. Family Feud, Deal or No Deal. That's right.
If that's what people want to do, I don't knock whatever people do, because some people, if you have a hectic lifestyle, you just want to get on a cruise ship and you just want to relax. And just, I can't sleep in late. I'm sleeping in as late as I can. You know,
Uh, let's see. TJ says my last 3 Carnival cruises, I didn't go to a single show. Been there, done that. Oh,
stuff.
good though. But it's the answers from the participants as a first-time watcher from the Love and Marriage. It was hilarious and fun for me. So there you go. But you did say that though. You did say for a first-time cruiser, and so to watch it.
First 2-3 times. But if you've been on a lot of Carnival cruise ships, you start to realize that it's the same spiel. It's like where they honor the service, or the military. And if you ever go on a back-to-back, it's the exact same speech. I mean, the same jokes that they use and I understand that. That's the way that it goes. The thing about that, though, at least you get the military people getting up and telling their story. So those stories are always different.
Yeah.
But the cruise director, it's the same jokes at the same time. And it wasn't from the heart. When I first went there, it felt like it was from the heart. And it's like, wow, this is really great. And now it was kind of like when the NFL did all the promotion for the armed services, until you find out the armed services were paying for that promotion. And I haven't looked at it since the same way. I think something like that from the military should be like from the heart and not scripted.
Yes.
If that makes sense. I mean, I still would go and still, because I like to hear the stories from people in the audience.
Right. It has to be genuine.
I want it to be genuine. Something like that. I want it to be genuine. I want it to be from the heart.
Right. It may be the same show, but the different couples are what makes it fun. Yes. Are the shows different from ship to ship, or does the whole fleet use the same script? There's a little bit of variation, but if you're seeing, like Love and Marriage from one ship to the next, they do make revisions and changes every couple of years. But for the most part, if you're seeing it, let's say 2024, it's going to be the same. It's going to be the same. I won the Sailaway dance-off contest. Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool.
Nice.
Our questions were different. We won in 2013 and 2024. Wow, that's pretty cool. My sister slept like Sleeping Beauty on our recent cruise, but she did need it, and she did come back so refreshed. And that is
nice.
We find it fun if we've had enough alcohol. Let's see.
The only thing I can hear when I go to a show like that, all I can hear is like the casino slot machines calling me. You don't want to see that show? You got to come here and play us. We're different every time you play us. Come see it. That's what I hear.
Play me. On NCL, it's called How Romantic Are You? Oh, how romantic are you? And they play games with balloons and fruit and very suggestible. Oh, I have seen that. Yes, I have seen that. I've gotten up and had really early coffee and watched the sunrise and had breakfast, then gone back to bed. I'm going to be doing that on my Hawaii cruise. I don't know if I'll go back to bed, but yeah. All right, so down to the bottom here. Let's go with number 4. I think I'm up to number 4. And Bill, you can actually chime in on this one because this is something that you do a lot more than I do, and a lot of people in the chat too. So Throw RA says, sounds like you have this part figured out already, but I wish I'd known that cruise line shore excursions are, for the most part, a ripoff. I've always had better experiences going on my own. Exceptions would probably be places with the shorter amount of time in port and bad traffic to reach a good beach. In that case, shore excursion is worth the peace of mind that you won't be left a pure runner. Bill, is that something that you wish you would have known before your first cruise?
No, I would recommend like somebody who's cruising for the very first time to book with the cruise line to get your feet wet, so you understand the process and what's going on. And when you're first cruising, you don't understand when you get off and all these people are coming up to you. Hey, come here, let me book with me. Come on, I'll take you here. Do this. You don't know who's a real travel service and who's just somebody who's trying to make a buck, and you don't understand that. So until you get a grasp of that, I would book with the cruise line. So anybody who's first time cruising, I would say book with the cruise line, unless you're going with a seasoned traveler. Like if somebody's traveling with me, I would explain it to them just like I'm explaining to it now. I think I know what I'm doing. If you want to come with me, you're more than happy to come with me. But there's no guarantees. I can't guarantee that the cab that we're going in is not going to break down and we're going to get left. There's no guarantees. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get to Paradise Beach and we're going to drink too much and we may not make it back till 2 weeks from now. I can't, no guarantees. But
do they charge you more though? Does the cruise
they do
charge you more?
You normally the only excursions that I found out that didn't charge me more from being on the cruise ship was in Alaska. I went on some excursions and they were the exact same price, which shocked me because I thought, it was the one in particular was a helicopter ride. I'm thinking I'm gonna outsmart Carnival. I'm gonna book directly through the company. Nope, it was the exact same price. But all the other ones, yes, you can save money, but for peace of mind, for a new cruiser, peace of mind is worth it. They're not going to leave us behind. They're going to keep us somewhat organized. It's safe. You're not hopping in the back of somebody's minivan and being driven someplace.
Hey, I found the best of friends doing that back in 2000.
I have
12 and 13, but that was 10 years ago. That's not now. So
I know I enjoy it. I go there and become friends with the person and take me over to the spots over here with the fake Louis Vuitton bags. I mean, let's go. Just keep me safe. That's all I'm asking you. Just keep me safe.
Just keep me safe. Hey, Rob, cruising on the high seas.
Welcome in, Rob.
Let's see. Journeys with the June Brady says, my first cruise, I wish I had taken seasickness meds. I was seasick for 2 days and didn't cruise again until 2006 because our daughter asked for a cruise for her graduation. Wow. And of course we gave it to her. Well, there you go. Take your seasickness med. I don't know. I don't think that was fun.
I would go with further than that, but just take like a first aid kit, a Band-Aid, aspirin, upset stomach medicine, the little travel packs, just in case. I never thought about it my first cruise. I never even thought about that. And when I got seasick, I didn't know what it was. I went down to guest services and said, hey, I got to fly back home. I can't do this for 7 days or 6 more days. And no, they said, John, let's try this. What is this? And they handed me pills. I can take these? No, but I started popping them like candy, and they just handed me a bunch of them, and I started popping them like candy, and never got seasick again.
Now they'll be like, sir, we'll charge $80 to your room. Thank you. Here you go.
Well, you never know. Hold on. Now we have to check you. Watch you. We have to quarantine you for a while to make sure that it's seasickness, and you're not. So they're doing the opposite of what they need to be doing, because if somebody says they're sick, the first thing they want to do is quarantine you. All that's going to do is tell people, I'm not going to tell you I'm sick. Yep.
We always book through the cruise line, getting back to the other topic at hand. We always book through the cruise line. We never want to take the chance. Okay. Cruise lines do overcharge for excursions. We will never book with anyone but the cruise line. Oh, there we go. Okay. Not going to be a pier runner. The cruise ships charge more, but you will, in capitalization, get back on the ship. That bot being left behind is a big plus.
See, I don't even worry about that. I mean, but I don't wait till the last minute to come back. We went to Paradise Beach. I just caught a cab there. I mean, when I went Puerto Plata, I just caught a cab. Wherever I wanted to go, I just caught a cab there.
That's not excursions, though. That's exploring on your own.
Well, no, but you're catching a cab to whatever the excursion is. Yeah. I mean, when I went to Paradise Beach, you could have bought an excursion.
Yeah, of course.
Well, maybe not Paradise Beach, but you could have bought a beach excursion. Well, I go half the price, and it's nothing but a cab right away. A cab right away. I don't take chances. I mean, I guess that is taking a chance, but I don't take chances. I've never been close to being a pier runner, and but that comes with time. I would not recommend that for somebody who's who doesn't cruise a lot or who doesn't feel comfortable being in a foreign land.
Right. Not worth saving if you ask me. I prefer to get back on the cruise, on my cruise. Cruising Koozie says, depends on the port and the excursion, but I don't mind the extra money for the peace of mind until we saw the family that was left behind
Well,
in Alaska.
people are confusing. You can get left behind. They just catch you up to the next spot. So if you have your cab has a flat tire or your bus has a flat tire or whatever, you can still get left. They just get you to the next island.
Yeah,
I don't worry about that because I can get myself to the next island if I have to.
Sure.
So, I mean, people do what they want to do, but the ship is not going to wait 5 hours for you to come back to the port. They're not waiting for you. They guarantee that they'll say they'll wait or they'll catch you up to the ship, either or. So don't think you're not going to get. Oh no, I'm on a Carnival excursion. They're not going to leave me. Wait, they're not supposed to leave. Yeah, they'll leave you.
There you go. TJ says Carnival charges $45 for a boat ride to the Arch in Cabo San Lucas.
Yes.
You can get it for $15 at the shore with different vendors. What do you think about that, Bill?
I do it all the time.
Toodle.
It's the same one. I got on a boat in Cabo. It was a glass bottom boat. I got on for $5, and people were paying $60 or $70 for this glass boat ride to the mainland. And I'm like, I got it for $5.
$5?
Yeah. Well, it's a long story behind that. But yeah, they just, you can barter there. You can, hey, you're going over there anyway. You want extra $5? You sure? I mean, right. But you have to feel comfortable with dealing with the locals. And a lot of people don't feel comfortable dealing with locals.
Right.
They don't feel comfortable for whatever reason. They don't feel comfortable. And I have no problem. And in Mexico, I'm not paying full price for anything in Mexico.
No way.
Nothing.
I bring it every day. Kelly. Hello, Kelly. Hello, Controversial Cruising. Welcome in. Good to see you. Also says, hello, Bill Armstrong Adventures.
Welcome in.
Kim Marshy chimes in and says, you can book directly with Paradise Beach for $68 and catch a cab. You don't have to wait for everyone for the excursion, for the ship excursion. Yes, because you can buy it.
I do that all the time. And but a lot of people, Cozumel, people get so nervous, like when you have the port area, but stepping outside that port area, they get so nervous stepping outside there. Yes, you're going to have people asking you, do you want to buy a little bit of everything? But if you learn how to say no and keep walking.
Buy the Mexican candy, Bill.
No, Rob, no Mexican candy. Rob is down there trying to buy Mexican candy. Rob, come here for a second. You don't want to do that, Rob.
$5 boat cruise, $5.
You go down there. I very, very rarely do I buy an excursion from Carnival in the Caribbean. I can't. I'm trying to think of the last one I did buy. I can't really think of one because there's just so many vendors that are waiting for you to go.
Yeah,
and I mean they want to take you there. And
another one is sorry.
Here's a story. If they don't get you back on time and if they're not reliable, they don't make any money. So trust me, they want to get you back to the ship. I mean, I know you hear stories all the time, but I mean, you hear stories about workers on the cruise ships too. That doesn't stop you from cruising either.
Another one is the train in Skagway. Buy a ticket that station. Some train, same train the cruise line uses. Oh, yeah. Okay. Nope, in Mexico, got to know where to look to get off that tourist strip. Cozumel is super safe. We got suckered in the jewelry store with tequila shots. Ended up buying a bunch of junk in Cozumel. Lesson learned. You got free tequila.
You live and learn.
I booked a Snuba excursion through Royal only because it was 30% off on the third party. Oh wait, it was 30% off and cheaper than third-party vendors. But there you go.
That's doing your homework. And if you can
Exactly.
get it cheaper, I definitely would do it with the cruise ship. But that's me though. I mean, I prefer. Let's say I'm going down to Port Canaveral. So I fly into Orlando. I can get this day of a cruise. I can get a shuttle from the cruise line for $39.
Mm-hmm.
I can get an Uber for 61. So do I want to wait around for them to fill up a bus, or this is like normally it's like it's coming back when you get off a cruise ship in Port Canaveral. Here's a pro tip, as they always say. Pro tip: there's a shuttle service, and I don't have the name of it. It's like Carnival. Canaveral shuttle. They take you to the airport for $25. Carnival's going to charge you $39. I go there. It's a little van. They take you and drop you off at the door. I'm not paying full price. I'm not doing it.
No way. $25. That's a steal. That's a steal. Okay, let's do one more before we wrap this up, Bill.
Oh, I forgot to look at the time.
It flies, Bill. It's crazy. It's crazy. All right, let's do one more because I want to end with this one. This one's kind of interesting. I want to hear what you think. I know you're not really this person, no matter what, but here, breakfast in the main dining room is quiet and peaceful, and a nicer atmosphere. Is this something that you wish you knew before your first cruise? Do you dine in the main dining room for breakfast? I do agree. It is a nicer.
It is, and I agree with the statement. But when I first started cruising, I was blown away, like with the unlimited buffet. And I mean, it took a while to realize it wasn't very good most of the time. But when I was younger, and it was like I could eat a ton of bacon and all these omelets, and I was blown away with that. The main dining room, it took a lot longer. You could go to the buffet, eat 20 minutes, you're out. The main dining room, it took a while. They had to cook your food. But as I got older now,
it's 20 minutes in and out now. I've been boom, boom. They want you in and out now at the main dining room.
Well, now, but when I go to main dining, I take my time. I get my coffee and so. But I do that with the buffet also. So now, yeah, I would say main dining room, unless it's a wait. I hate waiting for.
Well, yes, unless it's a wait. If you could just walk in and say, room 307-78, and they just sit you, that's perfect. Because you're gonna get your eggs Benedict there. You're gonna get things on that you're not gonna be able to technically find up at the buffet, which is nice. You can get your actual pancakes that aren't just your serving poor pancakes or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can actually get some real eggs Benedict, like I said. And it's just a more peaceful atmosphere. I now more often than not, I actually take myself, because I get up earlier than most of my cruise mates.
Yeah,
and I will take myself. I take myself to the main dining room because it's nicer. I can sit there with my own coffee. I also make my own coffee too, where I have my own little pour over, so nobody really can look at me and, oh, what are you doing in the buffet? And they all ask me, oh, what are you doing? What is that? So when I'm in the main dining room, I can kind of sit at the table either by myself or with my cruise mate, and you do get better food, I believe, anyway. So I am definitely going to the main dining room for breakfast. I wouldn't say more than dinner, but I would say I am going to the main dining room more for breakfast more than I was ever before. I would say
I have to, especially now after the pandemic. I watch people more closely as far as how dirty they are. So I don't like buffets as much. I prefer to go to the main dining room, and that's why normally when I pick a time for the main dining room. I don't do the anytime dining because I don't want to have to, that'll be a 60-minute wait. Oh, that'll be a 90-minute wait. I don't want that. I want to know, hey, dinner's at 5:30, dinner's at 7:30. I pick a time and go, and I prefer the food there. It feels like it's cooked. I know it's still mass produced, but it's cooked fresher
Yeah.
than like the buffet. And I think it went through fewer hands
To
than
get
what
to
the
you.
buffet would go through. I prefer like even like on Carnival. What's the not El Loco or whatever. It's a Carnival. What's Carnival Mexican taco?
No, Blue Iguana.
Blue Iguana. I prefer to go somewhere like that or the deli, and they make the food fresh
Right there.
than going to necessarily the deli.
Right. Cruising Koozie says, "Can you eat there besides C Day brunch?" Which C Day brunch for the Hawaiian cruise? I am so excited for C Day brunches.
Oh,
Oh boy, Cruising
every
Koozie!
day. I mean,
Oh God, I'm so
yes.
excited. But yes, you can eat at the main dining room for regular breakfast every single day. Every day. Doesn't matter if it's a port day, sea day, last day, you can do it. 100%.
They have different times,
They
and the
do.
menu is different. But yeah,
It is.
you can eat there every day.
It usually opens at like 5 or 6 o'clock. They tend to the people that get up early, like myself, and then go there and sit there and have their coffee and read the Carnival capers. Ooh, yeah, Carnival fun times. Depends on if you're in a hurry. It is nicer if you're wanting to get off the ship. There are not other options like Bill
Yeah.
just said, and Carnival Cruise Addicts, Blue Iguana buffet, etc.
Well, I definitely, if I'm getting off the ship early, I go to the buffet, and try to get some like French toast bacon or something like that. Something like, because I always try to eat before I get off the ship. Uh, but it all depends on where I'm at. Because if I think they have good food off the ship, I'll do that.
And hello, Maritz's Yarn and Crafts.
Welcome in.
And yes, Will G, there is always bacon. You can always go to the
Yes.
main dining room and say, "I would like bacon." They don't always have it on the buffet. They play that, every third day.
Why is Carnival like that? Well, okay, well, I'm not going to bash Carnival till tomorrow.
Yeah, it's just bacon. On the Valor, I didn't care for breakfast in the MDR, but we only did it one day. Yeah, so sometimes you got to give it a second day. If it is a shorter cruise, I can totally understand. One thing I wish I knew, Kim Marshy says, on most royal ships, you can ask for fresh eggs in most of the venues, so you don't have to eat the fake powdered crap. You can.
Wow, I didn't know that.
The actual cracked eggs. Yes, that is very true. You can do that on Carnival too. At the
Really?
omelet stations, yeah, you can go up there, and even if you want them to scramble it, because they do make them over easy, you say, "Can you break the yolks and scramble it?" Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
that's good, man. That's a good tip right there, Kim.
If I want buffet, I'll eat a Golden Corral. They're still around, Randy.
They really are. I haven't been in a while, but every now and then I would go to Golden Corral. I don't have a problem with that.
TJ says Cabo and Mazatlan are like my second home. I walk the city when I'm in their port. Been there so many times. I know the good spot.
Yeah.
Isn't that good when you know a port like that, like the back?
Mazatlan. Very few people sleep on Mazatlan. I love Mazatlan, but people sleep on. They always talk about Cabo. Cabo, you got to get away from the port area. I mean, they're just so pushy in the port area. It's crazy. If I'm not going out the port area, I don't even want to get off the ship anymore in Cabo.
Bam shares that there's very rarely something on the MDR menu that entices me to endure the 90-minute to 2-hour wait experience, which would be talking about at dinner for sure. And I could see that. I usually try sliding in right towards the end. I'm so sick of seeing on the ship or at a restaurant anywhere men or boys walk out of a restroom without
Yes.
Yeah, that is.
It's disgusting. People, you would be disgusted if you knew the percentage. I mean, 50%, 60%, maybe.
Ugh.
Wash their hands, maybe.
Ugh.
It's disgusting, and that's why they have those paper towels. And you grab that door handle, and I mean that it's literally disgusting.
Nasty.
And then head straight for the buffet area or whatever.
Nasty. C-Day brunch is the best. It really is. Bacon in the MDR. Yes, Chris, bacon in the MDR. Let's see. I definitely prefer being served even at the buffet, they are dishing it
Yes.
on your plate. At some of them, yeah, they
Yes.
really are. Which was a hot topic, and I know John Heel dispelled this, but they asked him, are they going to start doing it like other cruise lines where they're going to have the servers behind them in the buffets? And he said, no, unfortunately not. Carnival does not have plans to do that. That was a COVID thing. So, but I think Royal or Norwegian, they have that as standard. Like if you go there right now, they're serving you on the buffet. You are not serving. They are serving you.
I did Allure. You could not everything. Most of the things you could get yourself.
Yeah, maybe it was NCL or one. I know one of the other lines because I saw a video. Let's see here. Kim, thank you. Cheryl S. Let's see. Room service for breakfast is the best, says Law. Oh, I don't really have a experience with this. Law, I'm gonna have to do a video on this. I'll do a video on this when I'm on the not.
That is a good idea. Thank you, Law.
Where am I going? Miracle. Where am I going, Bill? The Miracle.
On Saturday or Sunday, I go out on Seashore, and I have a balcony. So let me get some coffee and some room service and video. Good, thank you, Law. Appreciate it.
Do you have to pay for it, Bill, on Royal? Oh, I guess you'll find out.
I don't know.
Yeah,
you probably do. I mean, it's probably a small fee. It's not going. It's not going to be anything major. That's MSC, so nothing's going to break the bank.
Guys not washing their hands in the restroom is why you never eat the nuts at the bowl at the bar.
I swear, communal. No, thank you. Can I get my own? Can I get a fresh one, please?
Thank you, Kimberly. Thank you. Appreciate that. Welcome into. I think you said hi. Oh, there's double Kim. Look at this. You grab your own food on the Roba.
Yeah, that's what I remember. It was grabbing your own.
And Aqua Donkey Prospecting. Hello, everyone. Hello, Aqua Donkey.
Welcome in.
Welcome in. Let's see here. All right, Bill. I am down to the bottom here, and we are like 14-ish minutes over time. So let's wrap it up and tell everybody. This was really fun. I had a lot of fun. Tell everybody where they can find more of Warm Strong Adventures outside of Cruise Talk Live with me every Wednesday.
Well, I'm going to stick with, because I drop shorts every now and then. Matter of fact, I dropped one or two today. But every Wednesday, me and Scott, we're here together doing the Cruise Talk Live. Hashtag Cruise Talk Live if you ever miss an episode and want to easily find it. 7 p.m. Eastern time. And then tomorrow I'm going to do Banter with Bill at 6 p.m. Eastern time. But I'm also dropping a video, a premiere at 5:40 p.m. Eastern time. So right before Banter with Bill, I'll be dropping a video. It'll be my first one from Carnival Firenze, the pre-cruise, and then the embarkation day. It's about a 18-minute video.
Okay.
And then hopefully on Monday, I'll be back on a regular schedule as far as dropping videos every Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern time.
Oh, very nice.
I will hold that because I'm going on a cruise. I'm leaving out Saturday morning. I will be going live Sunday, probably about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, live from the MSC Seashore. So the next week I'll be a little busy. Scott, I'm still going to try to keep our schedule as far as Wednesday.
Okay, let me know.
So, but yeah, but that's where you can find me. Amazing. How about yourself, Scott?
So myself tomorrow, I will be here at 4 p.m. PST my time, 7 p.m. Eastern, with Jimmy the Astute Tourist doing Thirsty Thursday trivia. We have some city trivia and also some Name That Famous Movie Line trivia. So that is a few fun trivias we have. The following day, we have a very special guest coming back on the Match Game with Carnival Cruise Addicts and Cruise Life TV and myself. That is being hosted at 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. For some of you that come over to the Sea Wave Lounge. There is Cruise Life TV right now. Just made it. We will be having Traveling Gilbert's back on, and we will be having both of them back on this time, as Ronnie just joined us last time. So we have Teresa and we have Ronnie. And then Saturday I have my podcast, which I am starting to enjoy, doing the Controversy Cast, almost episode number 20. It is episode number 19. Excited.
I gotta start numbering mine. I forget what it is. Banter with Bill tomorrow. Before we leave, Banter with Bill tomorrow. MSC versus Carnival. Which one's better? That's my latest rambling. My latest rant.
Oh, and Monday, I forgot. I added a podcast, Bill, on Monday. That's right, 8:30 in the morning with Chet from Sea Lake Journeys and Elisa from Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. And this week it will be on my channel, so you guys can find it on my channel. Woohoo! And yeah, so that's where you can find me outside of here. Very, very, very on the YouTube street, so you guys can find me everywhere.
Well, we definitely will. As I said, keep up with us this weekend, Scott and me tomorrow. So we appreciate you all coming in here. We appreciate our mods. Thank you for keeping us safe, as always.
That's right. And for those who are still in my chat too, I have a little redirect going over to our friend Antoinette at Fun. She has been live for about 17 minutes. We're going to go on over there, give us a little cruise talk live raid, and I'm going to go over and hang out there too as well.
I am going to go myself and hang out over there.
Yeah. So we'll see you later. And Bill, I'll see you tomorrow, and I'll see everybody. See everybody soon. Bye, guys.
Make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey.
Stay strong.
Be there.
Be there. Bye,
Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.